This is Pastor Ronnie Morris from Russellville First Assembly of God in Arkansas. What has transpired to get you into leadership?
Well, I think as a young pastor, you aspire to lead. You know, you may not be prepared to lead, but along the way, opportunities come, and you take that opportunity. And when you do what you're supposed to do, I feel like those doors open.
Could you discuss some challenges that come along with leadership?
There are a lot of challenges, spiritual challenges, in that you don't want to get too busy, that you do not, spend time with the one who called you. If you're moving forward, for every advancement forward, there's an equal, not necessarily equal, but there is going to be opposition from yourself personally. I fought a lot of battles. Paul said, I've got battles inside, I have battles outside. Mm-hmm. And that could be with people, that could be with your own feelings. But yeah, there are challenges. If you're not advancing in leadership and what God has placed on your heart, you're going to stay in a comfort zone. And I think one of the biggest things is, the biggest challenges is fear. There's this invisible wall. Bruce Wilkinson said it. There's an invisible wall of fear that you got to break through, really, before you get to a point where now you do face the challenges.
What about some of the benefits or rewards that come along with leadership?
Oh wow! I think the great benefit for me as a pastor, and that's my calling, is to see the radical changes in people's lives, seeing people saved. I think a personal benefit is just the satisfaction. It's just knowing. I told my church the other day, I just feel like we're in a sweet spot. Mm-hmm. Does it mean everything is going great? No, because we're advancing, and there's opposition. But the self-worth as well.
What characteristics do you feel are essential to be a great leader?
Number one is character, integrity. Be who you are when nobody's around, not just when people are looking. Secondly, is loving people, genuinely caring about people. The idea is if I'm helping other people rise, I'm rising with them. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's a strong characteristic, is love people, but help them get to where they want to go.
What is the best way to develop trust as a leader that cause people to follow your leadership?
Chris, that's a great question. It's a great question because trust is really something that has to be earned. Mm-hmm. When I came to this church, I was in a great church, pastored for 8 years. Coming here, though, was quite a different story, following a leader, a great leader, and with a 15-year tenure. I had to start all over, which is very difficult for me, because, again, I guess it's pride to think, folks, I've got 30 years of ministry behind me.
Sure.
I've earned my stripes here, and yet not to get that respect. But I also realize that they need to know that I'm a guy that can be there in the trenches for them.
I appreciate your time and your insight to these responses. This is Pastor Ronnie Morris from Russellville First Assembly of God in Arkansas, and this concludes our video interview session.